All right, y'all. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to break it down on a couple different levels. The first thing I'm going to tell you is what is Chucky, right? He's basically like a stealth assassin. So he is very stealthy. He's really good at ambushing survivors. He's very hard to see, and he's very good at quick chases. That's the entire idea of Chucky. So his strengths for Chucky, he's got on-demand stealth, undetectable, that you can activate at your own free will. He's got an amazing dash ability with slice and dice that covers a lot of distance, and you move really fast, and you can do some unique mechanics with it. And then the last thing about Chucky too, that's his biggest benefit, is a third-person camera. This is Chucky POV right here. And for those of you that play Killer, first-person POV sucks. So to have third-person POV, you can loop survivors at tiles, or I'm sorry, catch survivors at tiles. They're the ones looping in ways that you can't with other killers. So that there's a lot of benefits to Chucky. The disadvantages of Chucky, he's a 4.4 movement speed killer, so he is slower. So if you're not comfortable with your power, you're gonna get looped a lot. So you have to get comfortable with your power because he moves slower. He moves at the speed of Huntress and Deathslinger. So other disadvantages of Chucky, the slice and dice is kind of hard to get used to, and it's kind of wonky. There's a lot of things survivors can do to just totally avoid the second part, especially if you're vaulting a window or pallet. He lacks map mobility. You don't want to use your slice and dice to like scour the entire map. So he doesn't have any good map mobility. He's just good at ambushing people. So when I activate the hidey ho mode, I'll just read it right here verbatim. You become undetectable and you generate map-wide footfalls. So it's meant to disorient survivors because they see footsteps all over the map. And then you have a second part of the hidey ho mode called the slice and dice, which is the active ability. It just lets you basically dash at a really high speed. And then you release the activation button and you end in a slice, which damages the survivor. It's considered a special ability. And then you also have another special ability called Scamper, where you can vault through windows and under pallets. When you're using the slice and dice, a lot of people kind of overthink it. You're always going to look where you want to go. You're not going to look where you're actively like the survivor's at. So we're going to keep going. And right there. So that's how you use the slice and dice. You can bend around multiple objects. You can hug on him, and that's how it works. And then you also get a flick at the end too. So when you pop his power, when you release, you can flick it. So remember, at the very end, you do have a flick to kind of help get your shot. And then in the beginning, you just have to aim where you want to go, and you're going to curve around anything. So that's how it works. You want to predict where you're going to end up, look down with your camera, and you'll hug around objects, and then save your flick for the last second. You have about a 90-degree window to secure some hits. This is what Scamper looks like. So you're going to vault. And then once you vault through, it extends the duration of slice and dice too, and you're able to cover a shit ton of distance. So if a survivor vaults a window and they hold W, it's pretty easy for you to catch. But if a survivor vaults the window and like goes hard, like left right here, that's where the curving comes in, and that shit's pretty hard to do with Chucky. It's not very forgiving either. Chucky is so short that when you vault a window, it makes this sound too. You hear that? You hear that little like drum beat? That's because he's so small. They added that to the game. So that way Chucky can't just mind game the fuck out of you out of windows. The cool thing about slice and dice is you can avoid survivors and you can slide off their bodies and punish body blocking just like that. You can control the release point of the hit, and it's very good for punishing body blocking survivors. You can slide off of people, like watch, I can slide off a Sable, flick at the end, and you can do some cool shit like that. Using your power at loops is super important too. If I'm chasing a survivor here at the ship and I don't know where they're at, if I pop my power right now, that'll totally turn off my terror radius. They won't see a red stain, they won't have the terror radius, and they'll see footsteps like all over the fucking map. So it's gonna throw them off. Also with Chucky, you can put your body, you can like, you see how I'm hugging the wall right here with my face? Because every killer emits a red stain, right? I can hide my body in walls unlike other killers, and my red stain can be hidden. Like I can hide my red stain even harder on Chucky than other normal killers. Especially because I'm on third person view. You see how I can run around this in third person and put my face into the wall? Other killers don't have that luxury. So I can hide my red stain, and that's how Chucky's so good at cutting off loops. Whenever you're in slice and dice, like watch, I'm gonna pop the hidey ho mode. Look at my power meter on the bottom left. If you land an attack, it takes about half of your power meter away from you. So know that. If you're in hidey-ho mode and you attack a survivor, you're going to lose about half your timer to slice and dice. So if that shit's too low, you're going to lose your entire power. This is what it looks like when he vaults under pallets. See, he can do cool shit like that. For my full Chucky build right here, I like to go pain res. I go pain res, I go pop, I go brutal strength, and then I go nowhere to hide. This is a pretty, like, good and cookie cutter, like, Chucky build. Nowhere to hide, pop, and brutal strength synergize super well for Chucky. Pain res is obviously the fucking GOAT, like, one of the best killer perks in the game. The reason why you take brutal strength on Chucky is because when a survivor drops a pallet, you can break the pallet faster, and it doesn't reset your slice and dice like other dash killers like Blight and Ghoul. So I can break the pallet faster, slice and dice, and catch you before you can make it to another tile. Hopefully, at least. That's the plan. Nowhere to hide is awesome on Chucky for stealthing survivors. Pop Goes the Weasel is going to synergize with brutal strength and gen pressure. And pain res is just the best killer perk in the game. It's just too good. For add-ons for Chucky, I'm going to recommend you go Rat Poison. And I'm going to recommend Power Drill as well. Rat Poison, while performing a slice and dice, the aura of survivors within 6 meters of you are revealed for 2.5 seconds. And then Power Drill, reduce hidey-ho mode cooldown by 10% after hitting a survivor with slice and dice. So you land the ability, that's an instant 10% cooldown right there. Now, if you're really not confident with landing those, you can take Jump Rope. Jump Rope's going to give you an extra 8% duration on your slice and dice. So it's going to make it a little bit more forgiving in the beginning. I'm sorry, I got a kitty cat right here. This is my cat, Dwight, right here. Everybody say hi to Dwight. So if you're really not confident, I would take Jump Rope first, I guess. But if you are, then Power Drill is going to be the way to go. Power Drill's so fucking good on Chucky, dude. All these perks right here, you can buy through the in-game characters. None of them are licensed. The Knight has Nowhere to Hide. Clown has Pop Goes the Weasel. Trapper has Brutal Strength, and the Artist has Pain Res. So one of the best meta Chucky builds you can get by just buying the characters with your iridescent shards. So I go live on Saturdays too. It's usually a little bit earlier if I can help it. And it's variety days. Saturdays are variety, so you won't catch me playing DBD on Saturday. Nostromo. Let's go see if Survivor spawned over here. No, nothing. Where is everybody? Uh-oh, I don't like this. I feel like I had a decent start. Not her vaulting the window. Not her slow vaulting. Oh, shit, she had light. Or she had sprint burst, too. Oh, and she dropped the fucking God pallet already? Oh my gosh, she already dropped the God pallet, chat. Holy shit. Another pallet probably going down. Nope, she greased that one. Doesn't go for the window. Goes for window right here. Injure her. Where's she going now? Where you going now, partner? Where we going? Alright, she's probably going to make it back to the pallet. Dude, that's one generator already done? Holy shit. She's going to drop that pallet right there. Yep, there it is. I need my power back. Give me my power, game. Please don't be a pallet. I was like, please don't be a pallet right there, or I'm going to get fucking smoked, dude. All right, let's pop our power now. Let's go check this generator. Oh, someone is on this gen. You can hear it. Oh, it's a boon too. Ooh, someone's right here. I'm so dead. I'm so fucking dead, bro. Kick that. Get rid of that boon. And someone's over here. I hate boons. Boons are the bane of my existence. I feel like boons are just so annoying, bro. Anybody over here? Question mark? Loop around. All right, she's going to take the protection hit. No reason to really go for Lisa right here. I'd rather go for someone that's injured. We'll go for the Maria. Let's see. Nah, no shot. I'm not going to hit that. If she goes main, that main pallet is down, which is nice for us. I'm trying to pop my power as soon as possible. Let's see where she's going to run to. Let's see if I can catch her real quick. That's 2 gens done already. Oh, is there a pallet over here? No, here's her pallet. Oh, she's going to play this pallet, dude. Fuck. Let's try it. We'll go for the down. Let's go, baby. We won the 50. Get rid of this. Someone could be here for flashlight. Hold on. Right over here. Lisa's here. I don't know if she was going for Saboteur or what she was doing. And we got the Lisa down. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Pain res. And we have another pain res too. Quick pickup. Injure this survivor. I thought she was going to go that way. Over predicted a little bit. She might make a resource. Yeah, she probably has pallet coming up soon. Hi-ya! Let's go, baby. That's a lot of pain res value. We're getting great pain res stacks right here. We'll pop our power for some stealth. Jen over here has a little bit of progress. And they're injured. Right there. There she is. Nice. See, using your power and approaching generators is just so strong, bro. Someone's over here. You see Quan? Quan's right here. Injure him. We'll take that injury, and we'll just go for Lisa right here. And then I might go for the Michaela to get her out of the match. We'll see how this goes, though. I don't like sprint burst either. I'm probably the #1 sprint burst hater ever. Vito. Pop power for stealth. Get the element of surprise. A boon totem got put up. A boon. Someone put up a boon totem. Here's Michaela over here. I don't have my power, unfortunately, so she's going to make it. She makes it around. Oh, I fucked up so bad. I fucked up so bad. I got vacuumed into that pallet. She's going to make so much distance now. I got sucked into that pallet, bro. She's over here and she's injured. I'll go for her. Any tips for Nemesis? Yes. Tentacle drag. You got to learn how to tentacle drag on Nemesis. It's super important to get your hits. I got to get her out of the match. No one's on that gen. We got to make this shit count, bro. Over here. She doesn't go window. She does have a pallet, though. Let's see how she wants to do this. Nice. I don't know if she panic dropped that or someone sandbagged her, but I'll take either one. Face the wall. Flashlight blind. Look down. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Lisa DC, dude. The Lisa fucking DC, bro. That's insane. That's probably her friend. She's probably pissed that she missed that flashlight blind. Let's go. I'll take it. Oh, he makes pallet right here. Or does he go back window? I go back to the window. Got the hit on him. I think the Lisa DC'd because that was her friend and she was mad. I don't know. I don't know, though. I'm just kind of speculating here. All right, he's going to make it to this tile up here. He has a window he can vault through on the far side, which he is going to. Oh, he's going to make this pallet right here, probably. Nice. We'll go ahead and break this. He's going to go into the main ship. I got 2 people that are injured. He didn't vault that pallet, which is super nice. Window right here? No, patient one. You got dead hard? No, you're not having it hooked yet. Oh my gosh. That was close. Nowhere to hide. Lisa bot going for the save. We'll slug right there. Pick you up. The Maria just popped that gen, so she's probably coming over towards this direction. I'm gonna guess she's right over there on the left side of me. Yo, welcome in, Mo. Mo's here. What up, Mo? How's it going, big dog? Down her. Okay, she's down. I'm gonna leave you slug because I'm sweating my ass off right now. Go this way. Mo, what up, dude? There's the 15 seconds of borrowed time. Hopefully Maria does not have Unbreakable. That would suck. Going for the pickup? No, they don't make it. Back on the side. There we go. We'll go ahead and cancel right there on the little metal structure. He's going to go to the vault right here. I think he makes it, chat. Yeah, he makes it, unfortunately. We'll break the pallet. Patient with the check spots. We love to see it. And we got the down. Nice. Good shit. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab Quan. And there's the DC, so they don't have Unbreakable or nothing. Let's go. GG's partner. That's what I'm talking. Whoa! What is Maria's body doing? Did you see that? Half her torso was like weirdly inverted and bent right there. That was super strange. That was so weird, dude. What was up with her body right there? Not a single GG's? What? What? Not a single good game. Come on, y'all. Well, you can't make everybody happy, I guess, dude.